Carvel DeWitt would like to invite you in for the freshest handmade ice cream cakes in town. No matter what the occasion, Carvel DeWitt has the cake for you. Carvel DeWitt is starting a new tradition, a free side order of our world-famous chocolate crunchies with every freshly handmade ice cream cake. Carvel DeWitt, it's what happy tastes like.
I'm meteorologist Peter Hall. Here's your CNY Central First Alert weather update as we progress through the rest of the day. Not too much change in the forecast from what we had earlier. We're right on course, windy. We had quite a bit of rain this morning, and now we're in intermittent mode here, on and off showers. Not too much change in the temperature forecast. I think we make 55, although some spots west of here, an outside chance for Syracuse, we might get into the upper 50s to near 60 at some point later this afternoon. So here you go, windy. The rain that we'll experience this afternoon and evening will not be consistent. It'll be on and off. Those wind gusts to 40 to 50, again, most common, highest elevations elsewhere, about a 30-mile-per-hour wind gust likely. Then we change the winds from the south, which we have now, and shift them into the west and then eventually northwest. And that'll bring in some normally colder weather for Friday and the weekend. Despite the fact that we bring in normal temperatures, we really don't bring in that much in the way of snow. Only very minor flurries and light snow showers. Wouldn't be surprised if we don't get much of anything accumulation-wise, maybe an inch at the very most. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't even get that out of this thing, so we'll see. Afternoon spotty showers, the wind, again, southerly wind direction, and even though we don't have much in the way of or any sun, it's just that southerly wind in and of itself that's able to produce those temperatures that'll likely be in the mid-50s today. Two fronts come through the next 12 to 18 hours. Here goes one. That shifts the winds to the west. I know it looks like it's raining everywhere here. I think that's overdone. I think the most consistent showers, first of rain and then over to snow showers by tomorrow morning, will be east of the lake, partly because you got a west wind and that helps to come off the lake. In central New York, it's kind of on evening, off middle of the night, on towards late tonight, tomorrow morning. Second front, well, instead of a west wind, which we still have here, this goes to a northwest wind. So you would think, okay, northwest wind, colder behind the cold front. That makes sense. We should get at least some input off of Lake Ontario with some sort of snow. Well, here's the thing. The northwest wind will not get hooked up to Georgia Bay or Lake Huron, so that limits the moisture. Two, the actual ambient moisture of the air itself is going to be super dry, plus the winds are very strong tomorrow. That limits the time the air is over the lake, and the winds are kind of sheared, which means they're not at the surface and 5,000 feet exactly the same. They're kind of offset, which also limits how clouds can be produced. A lot of negatives with respect to trying to produce something precipitation-wise on Friday, and not to mention the fact that the temperature is going to be above freezing, which is why I'm not all enthusiastic about getting much snow in the way of accumulation during the day Friday. I suppose we might have some spots tomorrow morning, like east of the lake, where it's still moist, an inch to 2 inches or 3, but in central New York, it's probably just a trace or a coating, maybe an inch at the very most. That's it. There'll be some sun on Friday, too. We do diminish the winds. And very imperceptibly, and you might see it here in the Futurecast, there is a northwest wind. It's probably going to be good enough for a spray of flurries and snow showers. But again, you know, coating to an inch, at least that's the way it looks right now. Saturday's mostly cloudy with on and off flurries and snow showers. Again, temperatures normal. We should be in the 30s. Total sunshine today, either nothing or some peaks. Tomorrow, 25% and 15% on Saturday. Probability it rains, today, 100% because it has already everywhere. Now, despite the high probability of some snowflakes today and tomorrow, accumulation is borderline. If you pinned me to the wall and said, you got to pick a spot, if there's going to be any accumulation whatsoever, when will it be? There's a wall behind here. I would probably say late Friday night, maybe an inch. Otherwise, there's going to be a system late Tuesday night and Wednesday that might have a better chance of giving us some accumulation. Here's your 7-day forecast after the way above normal temperatures today. It's normal after that. Interact with us on Facebook.com